Hello everyone, my name is Nolan, and welcome back to MLB 18 the show. This is our road to the show, our pitcher. This is the third episode. Last episode we were drafted by the Mets, and we completed our first AA game. In that game we had 13 strikeouts and 0 earned runs, and I believe we pitched into the end of the eighth inning. Today we're gonna play a game, maybe two, depending on how long the first one takes. Just as a recap, this is what all the stats are looking like, and all the caps are at. As you can see, our stats are still really low. Obviously we've only played one game, so I wouldn't expect him to be very good. There's a better view if you want to pause. As you can see, we're C potential. That's not probably going to grow, but we're going to go ahead and look at the stats from the first game, and then we're going to jump into another game. So as you can see with our pitching, here we go, franchise. We had pitched 7 innings, 1 hit allowed, and 13 strikeouts. If the game does continue to be this easy, I will raise the difficulty to make it a little more of a challenge, and so I'm not, blowing through these teams and just, like rolling through the lineups. We're gonna go ahead and jump into another game here. Now this is one of the training sessions. This is gonna allow us to raise our stats. So as you can see, we can raise our fastball velocity or strikes per 9 in that one. In this one, we could raise our fastball control and walks over 9. And this one, we can raise our fastball break and hits per 9. Now, all of these, the fastball control is helpful, and it's also a low stat, but it also raises the walks per 9, which I really don't think I need. Fastball break, fastballs don't usually break, they go straight. So the hits per 9 would be useful, but I think I'm going to go with the velocity and the strikes per 9. That just seems like the most useful at this point in time. Next, as you can see, our stats went up. So we're going to jump into a game here against the Portland Sea Dogs. They have a top 50 prospect in third baseman Michael Chavez. I'm bad with names. We're facing Alex Sheriff. He has the same number of innings pitched. He won his last game, but his ERA is 1.29 as ours is 0 because we didn't allow any runs. I also have 4 more strikeouts than he does. So we're going to jump in here and see if we can't shut these hitters down. We also have first baseman Mike Alt. He is a former Cub. He used to play third base. I believe he really never made it to the majors. He was always in AAA. There's just some of the screens you can scroll through. Alright, we're going to jump in this game.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 27 starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's been throwing the ball great. How about in his last start? Only allowed 3 hits, worked deep in the game to get the win, and we'll see if he can match that in this one and make it 2 good starts in a row.
Alright, there was our competition. Now we're up against Mike Miller. He's hitting 240 with 1 home run and 4 RBIs. So we've already scored 4 runs. That's going to help. That's already a base hit. First pitch of the game. That's looking like a great start for us there. That 4-run lead is going to help, though. It's going to make pitching a lot easier. It's going to give me a lot more room to, it's going to give me room for errors, and apparently my controller battery is low, so let's not let that die. I'm trying to induce a ground ball here, see if I can get that double play. He's not really biting anything down low. There we go. That's one I missed.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series.
And that's exactly the opposite of what I wanted. That's another base hit with right field. So now we got 2 runners on with no outs.
Hey, looks
I
like
guess,
they might have something brewing right here. That's
Franchise
back-to-back
just
base
doesn't,
runners
you know,
after
today's
a few
not
runs
day.
were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws
We are
up a
facing a
crooked
righty
number.
here.
You
This is
want
the
to go
third
out there and
baseman,
throw a
top 50
donut up,
prospect
but
we
they
were
are
looking
putting
at in the
some guys
menus.
on base. This could get
So
interesting.
this guy's an 8
1-1
potential
to count.
prospect.
Hit out
There's
towards
the ground
second.
ball to right
And
field.
that's through into right
They're
field
gonna
for a base hit. He'll
maybe
come
throw it
home with
home. They completely blocked
And they're
the
not
throw.
going to get him. He's in
There's
there
our
at the
first
plate.
earned run of the series.
Sometimes you got to tip your
And we
cap.
still got 2
Pitcher
runners on with no
spotted his
outs.
pitch down the zone right
So it
there
looks like we
below the
can't
knee.
shut these hitters down so far.
Players all over.
Hernandez.
There's
at
Mike
second.
Alt, former
Chavis
Cub.
at first
I
with no
believe he's
outs.
pretty old.
Good hard slider
I guess
there,
he
but
never
it
really made
runs
it to the
away.
majors.
It's a ball and a strike.
See if I can't get him to ground out.
Waving
Ooh,
a
that's
miss,
not
a
where I
tick
wanted
behind
that.
a good fastball.
That could have been gone. That could have tied the game, actually.
The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Cannot get the ball where I
2-2.
want it.
Still hanging
leaving
with him.
everything
Another
up.
good swing to keep it going.
Hopefully he leaves his slider down to the zone and
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another
There we
base
go,
runner here. So
strikeout.
whatever
Another
pitch
pitch
he
that could have
feels
been
best about,
crushed.
whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect
Alright,
him
we're
to
gonna
turn
see if we
to.
can get the double
With
play.
that,
We
here's a
only
glance
allowed
at the
one.
starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know
Looking
about these
like
guys?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up
We
right
might
now.
get a strikeout
Down
here.
3 runs. Someo's going to have to hit a gapper with
We
runners
can
in
get this,
scoring
yes,
position.
swing and a miss.
It all
That's 2
starts
down.
with the leadoff guy.
So the
Find a way
thing
to
is looking like it was
execute,
going to
get
be
himself on base,
catastrophe,
see if
and
they
now
can
it's
get a
looking
rally
like
started and get
we might
back.
get out of this thing
So he
with
ran
only
the
1 run.
fastball by him for the punch out. Number
Yep, there's a
18
pop-up.
becomes
So we're going to
the
get out of
second
this
out of
inning
the bottom
with
of the
only 1
first.
run allowed with those 2
Smith
base runners
will
left
put
on
this one
base.
away, and the side is retired. So it's a run
So that's
on
what I
3
mean with
hits,
that
no
4-run lead. That's really going to help. Then they increase
Set
it
to
to
get his
5.
day started, Paul
So it's really going to
and
help
it's
us,
been a
you
real
know,
struggle for him
it's
with the
going
bat so
to
far this
allow
year.
us to make
Looking
some
to get
errors
things
and
turned
still be
around in a
fine.
hurry.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he
Another
let go.
base
I know it's
hit
early
up the
and
middle.
probably
Why
wanting to
not
run
the
his
middle?
pitch
That's
count
the
up,
right
but
field.
he may not get
Now we've got
another
to
pitch
run
like
around
that
with
to
some
swing at
speed,
the
so we're going
rest
to
of
have
the
to
game.
watch for the steal attempt.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying
If
to
he
bury
hasn't
that
stealing,
slider
which
down
he is
and in.
72, so he
Nice
might try to
execution
take
by
off
the
here.
batter right there, keeping his hands inside and
See
fighting
if
it
I
off for a
can't
nice base hit.
catch him
Takes
when
a
he's on the
fastball
run.
on the inside corner.
Gonna watch the runner.
And this catches the inside
I'm
corner.
gonna try to
Good
keep
spot there.
throwing
It's 0-2.
fastballs.
2 takes, and now
I
he's
think he
down
tried to take
0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to
And
give
there's
guy
swing
at
and a
first
miss.
a chance to run.
Swing and a miss
I
on
might
the
try to throw
fastball, and that's
low
the
now,
first
see if I
out.
can induce that ground ball double play.
So stepping in,
Hopefully
number
they don't hit it at the
61.
middle like they've been
First
doing.
swings for him in this one with a runner still
And
at
that's
first and
another
1
base
gone.
hit.
And that gets through
And the runner's
for
gonna
a
take off the
1-out
third,
base
and he's
hit.
gonna be safe.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners
Now
here
we're
with
into the
1
corner.
away.
Our stats are just dropping like crazy.
That's a big at bat from the bottom of the
We're
order.
allowing so many
Yeah,
hits
Matty
here.
right there. Worked himself into a nice situation, got on base
Left
right
that
there.
up
Now
in the
first
zone.
and third rolls the
Not
lineup
what I
over.
wanted.
Top of the order is licking its chops.
See, that's what I want right there. I want
That's
that ball
over,
down and
but
away.
low. It's a ball and a
I want
strike.
that slider
So
away
1-1.
from him so he can't get those arms
1 ball
extended.
and 2 strikes to count. Has a look
See if I
now
can't get him
pitch.
with the slider here.
And
He's
here's a
gonna
ball hit in the
pop
air.
that out. Or pop
But this
up.
is going to wind up a foul
I know
ball.
English, I
Now
promise.
another 1-2. Strike
There's another
called,
strikeout.
and now he's 1 out away from getting
And
out
the
of
batter
it.
seemed
It's
confused there,
never
not
good
knowing it
looking
was a
strikeout
strikeout.
looking, but it's way worse when you do
Are we
it with
gonna
a
get
guy
out of
in
this inning
scoring
too?
position.
There's no damage
Those are
done.
the times you really want to see a guy
Swing and
battle
miss.
and at least put the ball in play.
No balls and a
See,
strike
come
to count.
on. Oh man,
Swinging strike, and now it's
this
0-2.
guy is just
It'll
swinging
be interesting
everything.
to see if the pitcher goes back to that.
Yeah,
Swing
swing
and
and
a
miss.
miss. That retires the side, and that
3
will do
swings,
it.
3
So
misses.
it's no
No
runs
damage
on.
done in the inning.
Leading off the inning, Michael
So
Chavis,
obviously isn't the
and
start
they'll
of the
need him
baseball
to
game
get
we
something
want.
going here.
I've already allowed,
First
I
pitch is a
believe,
slider down low. It's
what,
1-0.
6 hits in 3 innings, or 2 innings of work,
Fouled off.
and 1 run. I can actually check. I have like 5 hits
Here's the 1-1
in
pitch.
2 innings. Although the main
Just
thing
a bit
is, I
jumpy
didn't
that
let
time.
those hits
Swung
come
on
around
and
the score.
missed.
As our opposing pitcher,
Hit out towards second.
he allowed
To
4
his
base
left,
runners,
Biggio.
but he allowed them to
And
come
that's the
around and
first
score,
out.
as I kept him stranded.
Digging
Mike
in
Olt,
for his
former
second Second
club.
at bat, number 5. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike
I believe
one.
our fastball velocity's actually gone up since we've upgraded.
Now a
if you
ball
saw in the
pulled
batting
hard, but
or
foul off to the left.
the training we did before this, I
Looking to
increased
punch him
that
out
fastball
again.
velocity,
Pitch.
and I think our fastball went
Popped him
from
up.
90 to about
Smith.
91,
Foul
92.
ground. 2 gone.
Nice play by our first baseman.
Striding in once again,
Oh, we
number
got-
18. 0 for 1 for him here in
We
this
got
one.
Josh Occamy, I
Lifted
think
the
his
other
name
way
was.
out to left
I
center.
went
Boyd
by for a second. I
moving
thought
to
the
his
announcer was
left,
going to say his name.
and the inning is over.
But there we go. Another out.
Nothing doing here this
So
half.
it looks like we settled down a little bit.
Digging in to
And we've
try it
allowed,
again. Number 16
only
comes
one
into
run.
this at bat. 0
We've
for
now got
1
a
in the
5-run
ballgame.
lead.
Hit hard
So
down the line.
our hitters are really helping us out here.
Hit down the line at first. This will get foul for strike 2.
I haven't really used the slider that much this game. We're going to see if we can work that in backdoor. Nope, that went too far.
What a
And
stop on
great
the
play
slide.
by the second
That's
baseman to
off
get that out.
one.
Really happy
Stepping
that
in,
this
Paul
happened.
Brennan. He reached on a single in his first try. And he misses inside
So,
with that one.
you know,
Ball 1.
While
Into
I'm
his windup, here comes
here
the 1-0.
pitching, anybody heard of the
Missed
new
with a
game?
breaking ball.
Well, it's not really new, but anybody heard of
The
that
2-0
game
on the
called
way.
Fortnite?
Hard
Yeah,
to third.
I heard it's pretty big.
Throw in time at first
Like
for out number 2.
my cat, because my cat's big.
Settling in now,
You dirty
Joseph
minded people thinking I was
Monge.
gonna
He's
say
0 for
something
1
weird.
thus far.
Oh
Line
God,
toward
that's
the
bad.
alley
Oh,
in left
okay.
center. That gets down, and the
Oh, that's a
inning
base hit.
continues.
Dude, what if they had MLB,
Don't
like
sleep
Battle
on the
Royale?
bottom of the order right there.
Like,
He
you can
broke
pick
out
up
whole
baseball
ambush
bats.
tactics. First pitch
Somebody's
fastball,
gonna make
middle
that
in,
now.
he's able to
Number one
drive
idea
that
of the
for a
century.
nice
Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in 1.
Oh, he's taking off.
Runners off for second.
Oh, but we fouled off, so it didn't count. Or he didn't, there was no throw.
Set to deliver on nothing
And
in 2.
shut
Here
him
it
out.
comes.
Swing and a
That
miss at a big
12-6 is
breaking
just
ball, and that's how the
disgusting.
inning comes to an end.
He's got that break like crazy.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in.
Already to 52
Miller.
pitches.
He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. 0-1 the count.
I don't know how long I'm gonna last in this game. They've been making me throw
He was
a
able to
decent
foul that
amount.
one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there,
Ooh, what a pitch.
definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2.
We can get it up and in.
High
And
in
we
the air out to
jammed
center
him.
field.
He's gonna
Stewart
pop out
will
for
wait
the
on
field.
it. And he puts it away for the first down. Ready once again, Marco Hernandez.
All right.
1 for 2 in the ball game
Another
thus far.
fastball.
And
Yeah,
a
that
high strike
fastball
to
was
begin the
92. I'm
at-bat.
pretty
It's
sure
0-1.
in the first game we
Yeah, I'm
played,
shocked he let that
the
first pitch
fastball
go
was
right
capping
there.
at
High fastball,
about
but
90.
Usually those ones travel the furthest.
Ball 1.
So
1 out, nobody on.
yeah, that training definitely helps, and the fact that our pitch is now a lot faster, and it's actually gonna make a big difference, because
Now a swing.
you
and
know
the
you may
barrel
not
of the
think,
bat
but there's
breaks
a
in 2
huge
that
difference.
time.
Oh,
And
I
he'll
was
reach first as they
that's my
can't make the
responsibility.
play on him.
There's a huge
Hey, that's
difference
great hustle
between
right there
a
out of the box. Not everybody's
90, 92 mile an hour fastball. Like it's only 2 miles an hour, but it does make a drastic difference.
Frustrating executing a pitch and there's an
You know,
infield knock.
It is,
It
D-Roy.
just,
You can read that right off the bat
it's
as a
gonna
pitcher.
look a
You
lot.
can read the
It's gonna
angle.
well,
You know
first of all,
that
it's gonna
ball's
look a lot
be hit on the
different,
ground, and you're
because
thinking
not
deep
only is
down
it gonna be
inside, okay,
coming
there's
at you a
quick
lot
out,
faster than
it
it
just
would have
wasn't
had,
meant to
but
be.
it's also
On the
gonna
ground is
give you less
short. This could
time
be 2.
to react
Relay to first
and make a
in
good swing of the
time,
ball.
and just like
And we
that,
get that
this
double play
side
we
is
were looking for
retired.
the entire
1 hit in
game.
the inning, but stepping in and ready for another shot.
Michael
Number
again.
5.
Oh,
Due
for
the
I'm
4,
pretty sure
5,
he's 0
and
for
6
3.
hitters, and they're hoping that this is the
Yep,
part of
0
the
for 4.
lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them.
Our
They
offense
just
hasn't
haven't
done
had
anything since
consistently
the
good at bats.
third.
And quickly, there's
But I'm
one
not
down to
complaining.
lead off the
They
frame.
gave us that 5-run
First
lead.
pitch of the at-bat.
It's gonna help us,
The high fastball is in there.
It's gonna eventually make these guys way more aggressive, because they're gonna have to start getting on base, and
Oh, and
it's
he's
gonna
really
make them
getting the
wanna
better of him now.
try
It's
to get
strike
on,
2.
or
Wind up
make a
and
good
the
swing on the
0-2
balls
pitch.
and the pitches.
Struck him out.
Ooh, what a call! See, I felt like this
Man,
game
this
I
guy's
didn't need to
on his
pay
game
the
today, not only
umpires,
when he's
because
throwing his strikes,
I
but
felt
how
pretty
about the amount of
confident after that
strikeouts? What's
first
even
game.
more impressive,
I didn't think I had to pay
no
them,
walks up to this point, so
I mean,
he's
I guess
pounding
he's my
that
favorite
stone with
anyways.
strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Yeah, we're already tired. We may get taken out this inning, if not the end of the
Line
next inning.
hard to the left side. But this will
We're
be
gonna
a
try to
foul ball.
work in that backdoor slider
To the
again.
windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Just like I was trying to work in
Down the
his
first
backdoor, you know what I'm
baseline.
saying?
And he'll step on the bag
there's an
himself,
out.
and the inning is over.
End
So
of the
no
inning.
runs, no hits.
And nope, they're gonna
Anthony
bring a reliever in.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though.
Alright, well, we threw a lot of strikes that game, didn't allow many, or didn't give up many, or didn't give any walks up, threw very little balls, don't take that out of context. As you can see, our hits per 9 is actually increased by 1, and our fastball break actually went up. Now, our slider break didn't drop, it just, the attribute bar went down. As you can see on the right, it didn't say that it dropped a whole point, it just dropped that bar. But everything else seemed to have gone up, and maybe even progressed a little. So, I think that's going to be it for this video.
A player receives
Oh,
advice
wait,
about the
hold on.
refining of his game.
We're getting a 2 times boost in our hits per 9, that's helpful. And that's a weird, alright, that was weird. Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. If you liked, please leave a like and comment. Don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends. I'll see you guys in the next one, so have a great day.